Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Mr. Hammer24, aka Hammer Bammer Mike, aka ladies and gentlemen. And if you are new, welcome. And the reason why I say aka is because it's kind of like my trademark because I don't hear anybody else saying aka twice and being a retard. But I do that, and I'm happy and I'm proud. So I got a special guest today named Sergeant Merrill. How's it going?
Pretty good, aka Jason.
Yes, and he's actually been to the army. He doesn't have just that gamer tag just because he's actually been there. And how long did you serve there for?
I did 8 years in the army, and five of which I was a NCO. Hence Sergeant Merrill. So when it came to picking my gamer tag, it was just one of those things where I always think it's funny when someone has like a really retarded gamer tag, like I love cookies, and then all of a sudden you'll be walking around the office and people start calling you cookies because they play so much Xbox with you, and you're like, well, that's retarded.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So, what was your? Do you have any scary moments you ever had in the army that you would like to talk about?
Scary moments while I was a journalist, so I mostly wrote about scary moments. Did not really. The army is what you make of it, and if you join the infantry, you're obviously going to have a shit ton of scary moments. If you join the public affairs corps like I did, then chances are you can be just writing about the scary moments. So that's mostly what I did in the military. I was a public affairs specialist, and I wrote stories, gained I guess a lot of the skills that you see on my channel as far as graphic design and public
Exact.
speaking
Wow.
stuff like that.
Yes. Check his channel out, guys. If I haven't, I don't know how he does it, but he knows how to use Sunny Vegas or whatever system he uses. He knows how to put it to work.
I actually have a team of it's actually a good side job that I have right now. Is I have a graphics design shop. So if you're looking for graphic design, go ahead and hit me up because we'll get you stuff on YouTube that's better than anywhere else, guaranteed. And we don't live in India, which is a plus.
Yes. You can actually hear what he's saying.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll actually talk to you on the phone.
Exactly. Man, so you play any sports, man?
Right now, you don't know. When I was in the army, played a lot of basketball, a lot of softball. Broke my ankle twice playing basketball, so I don't do a whole lot of that anymore.
Ooh,
I'm tall
bad.
and I'm tall and clumsy, man. So I go for that layup and crack.
Oh man. So when did you start thinking when did you want to be in the army? Was this middle school, high school, or
Well, my whole family's been in the army, man. My parents met in the army. Um, my brother, who's actually my half brother, him and his dad, or my mom and his dad met in the army. Grandfather's been in the army. Sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, everybody has been in the army. So
yeah,
it's one of those rite of passages in my family, to where if you dumb and aren't gonna make it in
exactly.
college, you join the military, and that's the way it was with me. I flunked the hell out of my first semester of college, so I'm like, you know what, got to join the military because I wasn't gonna be that guy that stayed in the hometown and worked at Chili's and
Ah, nah, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. Wait, thank you for helping out our country and stuff for 8 years, man. That's a long time.
Yeah, yeah, kind of a long time. Could have gone to 20, but I decided, I don't like people telling me
Oh,
what to do all the time. So,
yeah. So it's like when you came back, was there anything different than before? Like, did you have to get used to the technology out here, or was it, not
I,
that much of a change?
man, I was in Korea for 2 years,
Oh,
so I had to
wow.
downgrade what I was used to.
Yeah. Oh my goodness,
Ye-
Korea.
Yeah, we were in I was in Seoul, which is one of the largest cities in the world, and they had an e-market that was within walking distance. E-market means electronic market, and I
Yeah.
saw shit that we're just starting to see here. They had the camera phones like years before they even got here. So by the time I came back, I'm like, well, where's my awesome phone? What's this Nokia shit? Like,
Yeah, no. Oh my goodness, man. And what y'all have to eat there? Y'all still eat American food or was there like lo
oh,
mein or
dude.
something?
Well, I mean, like I said, I was in Seoul, so I mean, you had some of the best food
Yeah.
anywhere. I mean, even like Italian food, whatever. But I love Korean food to begin with. So I mean, hey, I got
I,
along just fine.
yeah, man. So, what made you want to, you're the head of Game Dunzo, right? Are you like a
No,
sponsor
I'm
or?
I'm not the head of Game Dunzo. All I do for them right now is I do some designs and I run the competitive gaming network, if you haven't seen it, it's a series that I run with them where it's I'm not sure if anybody here has seen my Pardon the Dashboard series, but it's like that, only more about competitive gaming because everyone's
Yeah.
looking to get to that next level of gaming, and that's what that series is all about the venues that you can use, some of the strategies that you can use, and they got some big guests too. We got Woody, and we've had Xjaws, and possibly White Boy in the near future. So it's a great series, and that's what I do for Game Dunzo right now.
That is awesome. So, what's the difference between the Pardon Dashboard and the PKA? I've never actually went to their podcast. I've just heard it from my friends, but I've seen your podcast. I mean,
Well,
your
part of the dashboard was just kind of a way to grow um, at first because I looked at how I mean you have the cookie cutter ways that people grow. Not saying that this is a bad thing, but like dual comms are a way to grow your channel.
hmm
Coordinating with other people is a way to grow your channel. I wanted to do something a lot different and a lot more production value. I didn't actually think of it as a podcast to begin with, just something that I do on a weekly basis that has so much production value that some of these bigger guys might actually want to be a part of it, and that's what it started out as. And now it's just it's more of a podcast, like I guess you would say PKA, but it's much more focused, and that's the way I
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
keep it. PKA goes on for 60 minutes, and they talk about some silly shit sometimes, which is entertaining.
Yeah.
But part of the dashboard is more very topic based, very focused.
Oh, all right. So, when did you start doing YouTube? Like, when did create your account and said that you would make something out of yourself on YouTube?
Well, it started when I had my job. I was working for the Air Force as a contractor, and the government made the decision to release YouTube so that we could watch it at work, and that was a mistake. I can tell you that, number one. That's all people did. So one of my favorite games is Call of Duty, and I just started watching Call of Duty videos over and over, just different videos, and then after watching people like Onslaught with his production value, I'm like, I can do this, and this looks fun. So I decided to do it, and here I am.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's crazy though. Like, man, so okay, you've been to Korea. Where else have you been in the army?
I've been to Korea. I've been to Haiti.
Haiti.
Um,
Oh, Haiti, like the where they had an earthquake at, right?
yeah, but I wasn't there for the earthquake. It was more humanitarian,
Okay.
uh, but not for the earthquake. I've not been to Iraq or Afghanistan, and that's everybody's biggest question. But like I said, the army is what you make of it. And while I was in Korea, I did a great job in the intelligence field. Um, and they decided to keep me in the intelligence field, and they moved me here to San Antonio, and that's where I stayed. Well, I've been all over the United States though on different missions,
Yeah.
and in South America. So
Have you been to Italy or Europe?
I've been on Italy on my honeymoon. Love love Italy.
Oh,
That's
awesome, man. Awesome. So you said you're married then, right?
Yep. Been
And
married
you got were you okay, married for how long?
about 2.5 years. Yeah,
Oh, two and
almost
a
three.
half years. All right. Okay. So this is after you came out of the army, like after you were done, or is
Yeah.
this during?
Oh, there's no way I was gonna get her to marry me while I was still in the army. No, I'm just
Uh,
joking. She would have. She would. I would have made her. I would have had to up my appeal, but no. Yeah. We got married after I got out of the military, just because it's more stable. It's just the next step in a relationship. So plus I love her, so that's what happens.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying that because she might listen to this, so I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. All right, I got another question. This is really a big question. I mean, what's your point of view on Yaosh? What do you think about that?
On Yoush, I think they're a great organization. I think I love what they're doing. I love their potential. Um, if you're unsatisfied with what is currently in place, sometimes you just need to have the balls to go out and try and do a better job. You either need to be the first or the best. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they're trying to be the best, and I appreciate that. I think that's a great thing they're trying to do. I really hope it works out.
Yeah. Thank you for that. And all right, so if you could create any gun that you wanted to, like with any attachments, what would it be for Modern Warfare 3? Like give me the gun and the perks that you would do.
The gun and perks that I hope for Modern Warfare 3,
Exactly, that you would use mainly if you had to, if you could choose one.
I want the ACR back, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
the AC. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, the
Yeah.
ACR.
The only
Yeah.
laser that you get in Black Ops is the G11. That's the only real laser, and that's
Y-
a three shot,
Yeah.
weapon. And the ACR was it didn't do a whole lot of damage, but it was a freaking laser, and I love that about it. So I'll take that with with dual mags. I hope they put dual mags in MW3, in Modern Warfare 3. That'd be great. That'd be my dream weapon.
That would be awesome, man. I can't wait. Are you gonna get Battlefield 3 as well?
Absolutely,
Uh,
absolutely.
um, yeah, do you have a Xbox and PS3 or just
Just the Xbox. I just haven't been able to justify the PS3 purchase. Which is a shame. I'm sure it's a great console. I'm not trying to start a console war or anything.
yeah.
I just started with Xbox from a very young age and just naturally progressed into the 360, and I have a Blu-ray. I don't need I don't need to rebuy games for the PS3. Now I might if a game comes out that really really requires the PS3. Like there's a few games that came out
hmm
that like Mag that had the potential, but they didn't execute correctly. And
Yeah.
but if they come out with a game that you need the PS3, then yeah, I just need to justify the purchase. That's all I
Sweet.
need.
All right, guys. Well, we're coming to an end. Thank you again, Sergeant Mayor, for doing a dual con with me. As always, that is awesome.
Yeah,
I
man.
won't forget about that. And awesome. So I guess I'll see y'all later, guys. Mr. Hammer 24 and Sergeant Mayor are out.